What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website. Got the metal detecting forum back up over there. I would love it if you came registered and said hello. What is going on today? Back out at Firebaugh Ferry Crossing. Well, that's not the ferry there. That's the old turnstile bridge that they built back in like 1909 or something like that, because they got tired of the hand delivery across the river here. So it used to be like a barge that they'd put a few horses on, grab the rope. They had a rope stretched to each side, and they'd pull across by hand, pull your horses and your cart or whatever across the river. So they built this in 1909. They got smart. They turned this one with horses as well. It was turned by horses. And then later they went and built a bridge way back over there where you see direct center there. There's some vehicles crossing. I don't know if you can make it out on this cell phone. But anyways, that's the story. That is the story. Found some silver coins here, a mercury dime, a Walker $50, and a Rosie, and multiple wheat pennies up in the park and grass area right here. So we are going to give it a shot again. Teknetics T2-LTD black with the 15-inch coil on it. Want to pick one of these bad boys up? I am a Teknetics dealer and a dealer for all those rad brands you see down below. Feel free to email me at TheHunterGT@gmail.com. I would be more than thrilled to have your business. Without further ado, why don't you shut your face, the Hunter GT, and let's go find us some stuff. All right, I'm running disc 51, sensitivity 75, tones 3. So 90, 91, 89, probably a quarter is what I'm guessing. 5 inches. Let's find out. Yep, clad quarter. 80 something or other. I can't quite make out the last digit. 1980. I don't know. You can make it out there. I think it's a 0. 1980. '85, '88, '87, '82. It's all over the range. Yeah, it's about 6-7 inches like it said it was, unfortunately, because it's super hard dirt right now. It is crazy hard. Another one of these. I found one of these with the Amphibio when I was here. I don't know what it is. Pretty sure it's like a Roman Viking chariot washer that they use to keep the chariot wheels on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So what do you guys think that is? Huh? I think it's what they tied their horses to. Not an old one, not the old wooden types from the 1880s or Old West or whatever, but I think it's a 1940s, 1950s one that they put on here. There's multiple coats of paint on it. You can tell it was painted white and then a different green on top of it. Rust is coming through. Obviously it's not brand new, but the rodeo grounds are right there. The rodeo, they do a rodeo grounds little horse shows or whatever right there. So I think this is a spot where, back in the day, people could roll up and tie their horse. Correct me if I'm wrong. Be like, tell me down in the comment section, dude, Hunter GT, you're way off. That's for this, this, or this. I don't know. I think they tied their horses here. Well, I can definitely tell that the water's been up this high. It flooded in the last decade or so, because that's a modern dime and nickel right there. That's a 2000 something nickel, and they are just crusty and turning green already. And this dirt is so dry, I know that the only way it got moisture was from a flood or something like that from the river overgoing the bank there. It does happen from time to time here. It'll flood up into this, technically that's the high mark. They build this berm all the way around here so that if the water does come up, it doesn't flood up onto the highway and everything like that. So pretty sure that's what happened, because those are both 2000 series. Bonkers. All right, 84, 85, 86, 87. That's higher than a normal dime penny, but this mineralization here really plays with the ID, even if they're only 4 or 5 inches down. So we'll see what it is. Well, I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting a wheat penny. I was hoping for silver, you know, but I'll take a wheat penny for sure. 1 cent, you can see on the back there. It's a 1944, and look how deep it was, like 2-3 inches. But that's all it takes here in this California soil. I ground balance about 93, 94 here at this park, and on the T2, and it pegs out the mineralization meter at times in certain spots. So 1944, about 2-3 inches down. That's enough to give it a, this is going to be an 83 on the surface. It's going to ID an 83 on the T2 in an air test. And, you know, it's not the big coil. Watch, we'll put it right here on the surface. And let's see what ID we're getting now. Look at that, 82, 83. Perfect. Not that 85, 84, 85, 86 that we were getting just a couple inches deep. So that's what even shallow mineralization can do to your ID. You know, I don't mean to beat the dead horse, because this is, you know, just right here in this grass spots where I just found that wheat penny, somewhere right there, and just a couple feet over. I mean, you can see how dry, look at that. I mean, I'm stabbing it in, and it's going maybe an inch down. I mean, maybe an inch down. You really need like a pickaxe or something, or somebody said get a 12-volt drill. And I mean, look at that. I'm pushing as hard as I can with one arm. I'm not a weak guy. I'm 6 feet, 175 pounds, you know. So it's tough digging. Those guys that say, you know, depth is everything. 10, 15-inch coins or whatever, 10, 12-inch coins. I don't even want to dig that. I tell you what, that is some hard dirt right there. Obviously, I can't make a plug in it or anything like that. That's why it looks pretty messy. It is hard, compact dirt. And the target was 7 inches down. And I was like, do I even want to dig it? Do I even want to dig it? Because I tell you, I'm out of breath. That is ridiculously hard. However, it did pay off. A 1957 wheat penny, 1 cent, pretty crusty. It is pretty crusty for sure. 1957. All right, on to the next. Oh, I don't want to dig any more like that. All right. 84. Switch over to 1 plus. 84. 83. Dime penny. 5-6 inches down. Maybe another weedy. Maybe another 3 wheat penny day. That'd be nice. Just a clad dime. Clad is red. 1980 something. 84. 88. I can't tell. This should be a quarter. Quarter signal anyways. 87, 88. Usually a quarter. 7 inches. I don't think that's right. I might have 2 quarters. 2 inches. I don't know what the hell's going on. We'll find out. Alright, so it's just 1 quarter. 1974 right there. I don't know. It seemed like on the edge of the coil it was giving me a deeper signal than it was. But yeah, only about 2 inches down. Real screamer once I got the coil directly over it. So it's a big coil. You can have some pinpointing problems and some drift problems sometimes with it. But honestly, the pinpointing on it's not too bad. It's pretty much direct center right in front of the pole. And about 1 inch in front of the pole there, and it's going to be pretty close to that every single time. Not bad at all for a large coil. Tons of pottery out here. Tons and tons of little bits like that of pottery. I don't know if it's from the wagons that came off the barge and stuff like that, or what the deal is. But I find it all the time out here, specifically in this park. Odd. See? I mean, look at that one. That's a thick piece right there. It's got some depth to it, but it's like all white painted, or I don't know. It's almost like fire glazed in an oven. I think it's like baked in an oven or something like that. It's crazy, whatever it is. It's definitely part, and it's the same thing on this side too. It's like smooth, it's cracked, but it's smooth feeling. It's like, feels like porcelain or something, but then in between, it's like, I don't know, I don't want to say it's like chipping away or anything. It feels pretty tough, but I don't know. It's like white glazed on one side and white on the other, like fire-baked oven type clay or something. What am I looking at here, folks? What the heck am I looking at? So I just found that. That's either for Viking billiards, you know, that's the piece that they scuffed up. You know, they didn't use chalk back then for the tip of the pool cue. They didn't use chalk. They just roughed it up with the piece of metal. They just scuffed up the old wood sticks, you know. They didn't have the felt tips on the end that they used chalk on, so they just roughed up a stick that they found with this piece of metal. And yeah, they must have been gambling here along the shoreline of California and dropped this for me to find. What a fantastic find. Calling the museum right away. Alright guys, gonna call it a day today. Hope you enjoy this video. A short one, clad as rad, and a couple of wheat pennies, and a couple of Viking treasures, Roman treasures, something like that. Who knows? Who knows what they were? It's a mystery. HunterGT signing off. I will see you on the next video.